find the world's only state-commissioned monument to Lucifer. I walk past this beautiful cathedral about once a week. One day, I noticed, I looked up at this tower, and I saw, oh, that's interesting. I mentioned it to a friend who said, ah, let me guess. It's facing the fallen angel. I said, I'd walked past it once, so I decided to measure.
La sua destra protesse I primogeniti di Israele. Ecco la terza notte. Alleluia, 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 alleluia. Il mondo giungerà alla sua il Re Messia verrà dall'alto dei cieli, ecco la quarta notte. Alleluia, 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 alleluia. Il Signore si manifestò nella pienezza dei tempi, il Messia Gesù è risorto da morte, ecco il giorno unico. Alleluia, 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 alleluia.
St. Michael's Church is facing it.
Well, here it is. As you can see, I'm going to do a panorama here. This is built on a hill. It's an artificial hill. This whole thing is artificial. The lakes, it's a whole Garden of Eden. The whole thing is artificial. The elevation here at 666, therefore, is not a coincidence.
Of course, the fallen angel is based on Laocoon, who, like Prometheus, was punished by the gods for revealing occulted knowledge. The Laocoon was, of course, based on the Pergamon Altar. The whole park here is a Pergamon Altar. There is a museum here in Madrid with old maps of Madrid, including the original Pedro Teixeira map from 1656, and 2 huge 3D relief maps. I got permission to take photos. There is clear evidence here that the elevation has been manipulated over the centuries. In fact, the area was a porcelain factory that was blown to smithereens during the Napoleonic Wars. But before that, it was a hermitage dedicated to Saint Anthony the Great, who was apparently not only the founder of the Hermit movement, but the founder of monasticism. The Hermit. Is the greatest, most important piece of art. Ah, the Laocoon. Michelangelo knew its secrets. He fought with Raphael and the Pope over it. He knew something that either they did not, or willingly covered up. Gotcha. Of course, Laocoon was the priest who famously said, "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts," and even poked a spear at the Trojan horse. He was punished by the gods for that. So in 1506 it was unearthed, and Pope Julius II instantly took a shine to it and instantly put it in the Vatican, which was the beginning of the Vatican. One thing, though, it was found with the arms missing. Michelangelo had argued that the arms were bent back, while Raphael was insisting that the arms were stretched out straight. The Pope made a contest out of it, and let Raphael judge and win. They fixed it his way. Exactly 400 years later, the arm was discovered, and it was eventually corrected. By the 1980s, Michelangelo was right the whole time. How did he know? They didn't start excavating the Pergamon Altar until the 1860s, and then the Germans became obsessed with it, by the way. He may have been privy to some lost Pergamon document, or maybe he was just studying geometry. Both the Laocoon group and Michelangelo's Pieta are both pyramids, and the Pieta, by the way, is also mimicked in iPad Goat. There's a lot of very detailed symbolism here, and nothing's random. So what does this mean?